I'm going to read to you an email that I sent to Dr. Garrett on August 7th, 2022. It's called Intentional Murder. I said, am I crazy, or is it obvious my mother was trying to intentionally murder me with the rabies vaccine? She is a monster behind her mask, a sadistic deceiver. She joked how there's likely one case of rabies in the U.S.A. and how forcing the family to do it was insane. Or am I delusional? Then I sent a follow-up email. My mother knew exactly what she was doing. She was sadistically torturing me, trying to murder me while creating the facade she wasn't. She controlled my narrative and got all these expert doctors to validate her lies. That doesn't change the fact it was intentional murder. And this is Dr. Garrett's email on August 7th, 2022. Andrew, on Thursday we discussed how, look at it prospectively. Before you knew the bat was rabid, your mother's reaction was entirely responsible. It would have been irresponsible to not suggest you get the rabies vaccine, which, had the bat been rabid, might have greatly harmed you. Andrew, can you explain to me why you cannot hang on to an understanding that you had so clearly in mind on Thursday? Dr. G. And then I said on August 7, 2022, calm down. Don't get so overtaken with emotion that I lose sight of reality. Yes, I'm upset about the rabies vaccine. Yes, I'm afraid it's going to kill me and I'm dying. But if my mother didn't think it was necessary, she wouldn't have gotten it for herself, too. My mother is insane and could have killed me with her insanity, but that doesn't mean she didn't think it was helping me. Maybe in her mind, the rabies vaccine was protecting me. But then why does she make jokes about how crazy it is we got it? Is it a facade and intentional? She did get the whole family, including herself, vaccinated for rabies. Unless she's a criminal mastermind committed to her facade and lies, then why would she get it for herself? Maybe it's like Batman and she's a two-faced, sadistic deceiver creating this elaborate lie. I'm starting to get paranoid she infected me with rabies in secret. Then when I don't complete the vaccine, I'll become rabid and she'll say, I told him so. Is she a criminal mastermind like Gus Fring from Breaking Bad? Or am I getting overtaken with emotion? Relax, it's not murder. In hindsight, there was no reason to get the vaccine, but last Thursday it was necessary since we didn't know the status of the bat. But then why does my mom make jokes about how few cases of rabies there are in the U.S.A. and laugh about how crazy getting vaccinated was? This is Dr. Garrett's email on August 7, 2022. There is a simple, benign answer to why your mother might make a joke. Rabies is very rare. She is joking, ironic joking, how funny it is that your family would be one of the few families to deal with this when it is so uncommon. It's a how funny we are 1 in 100,000 rather than a tormenting tease of you. I said on August 7, 2022, I tried apologizing to my mother. I think if she showed even the slightest bit of empathy and remorse, it would make this better. But she literally shows me none. She doesn't care if I die. She yells at me. She tells me how I'm irrational. She abuses and neglects me emotionally. Even if my mother wasn't trying to murder me by having me get the rabies vaccine, her jokes about how insane it is hurt because I didn't want to get it in the first place. She forced me to get the rabies vaccine in the ER, then yells at me when I get upset how she forced me to.